What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be telling you about my failed business and what I learned from it. There are some things you need to know before you start a business. Today I'm going to be going over my failed business and what I learned from it so you guys can avoid making the same mistakes. First off, I'm going to give some backstory on what this business was. My mom was trying to find a way to stack cans that don't naturally stack together. My dad had an idea. We had a 3D printer. We 3D printed it. They're basically these rings that you use to stack cans. And I decided, well, I should sell this on eBay. It solves a problem that a lot of people have, and it's great for food storage. So I put it up on eBay, and I noticed I wasn't doing very many sales, or really any sales at all. I only made one sale in the whole lifetime of this business. That brings me to my first point: do market research. That is the most important thing I learned from this business. I put it out on eBay without knowing if it would sell. And because of this, I only shipped out one order. Later, I used social media to do some market research, and I learned that there are actually cheaper, easier, and more sustainable solutions to the problem that I was trying to solve. Which brings me to my second point. My second point is another little failure I had, and that is always be able to manage your business. The problem is I started this business and then I left the United States. I was out of the country. And so I wasn't able to manage my business. I wasn't able to fulfill orders. And this caused a problem because I got a few orders while I was gone and I wasn't able to fulfill them, which means it cost me customers. And then the next problem with that was that when I returned to the United States, I no longer had a 3D printer. And so I wasn't able to continue making the product. My business just kind of ended there because I couldn't continue to do it. I couldn't manage it and I couldn't make any more of the product. Now, here's some things I did right and I learned from them. The first thing is I started with small bets. It cost me about $7.50 to get into this business, and that was just the price of the boxes that I bought. Everything else, I had a 3D printer on hand. A lot of libraries nowadays have 3D printers. I had all of the filament that I needed to print, and so it really cost me almost nothing to get into this business. After I made one sale, I made back my initial investment. It was really a great way to get started, and it was a great experiment in business. I don't regret starting this business or trying it out. And what I want to mention here is in the future, I'll be making a video about how to choose the right side hustle for you. For me, this was a great side hustle to start. Something 3D printed because I had all of the resources I needed and I had the time. Next thing I learned from my failed business is knowing when to quit. I knew when I should just call it quits, cut my losses, and step away. And what I learned from this is that if your product isn't solving a problem, it's probably not necessary. Which brings me to my next point. For every minute you spend digging yourself deeper into a failed idea, you waste 2 minutes of time that you could put towards a new idea. So in conclusion, business is all about solving problems. If your product or service solves a problem that either doesn't exist or can't be made, or can be solved cheaper or easier, then your business is obsolete. This is the biggest takeaway I got from this business. Knowing if I want to create value, I need to make something that people are going to use because it does something better or it does something that hasn't been done before. So these were my biggest takeaways from my failed business. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Go watch some more videos. It really helps out the channel. Peace out.